overall, because we're walking through the process together for you guys. So Roman's been on these for a long time. I'm, newer to using Coinbase and M1, which is why we wanted to be able to walk you guys through the process of one, starting your stock portfolio, and then two, starting a crypto portfolio. So we're doing both of those things now. Welcome back to YBI, guys, where we discuss opinions and strategies on how to better your financial selves. Zion and Roman back at it again. My boy, what's happening?
What's good with you? Living a dream, doing what I do, making things happen.
All of those things are currently going down. Today, we're here to do a review of Coinbase. That Coinbase is the app that you guys have seen time and time
everywhere.
Again, popped up and said, earn money by learning about crypto, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I want to know what that is.
I guess I'll also give a little intro. Coinbase will probably, if not the most popular at this moment, I'll put it on the same level as like Robinhood for crypto trading. Pretty much it's like that it got really popular. It's getting more popular now, especially after they just IPO'd a few weeks ago on the stock exchange. But they're running the main crypto trading platform in the market, and that's for you can do that. They do offer like Zion was talking about, you can learn about crypto on there. We'll get more into that later, and more like different cryptos too. That makes them a little bit different. I think it also makes them a little bit better than other trading platforms, other crypto trading platforms in that way. But yeah, Coinbase, let's get into it. If you guys like the time that we took to do all these things, please like, share, and subscribe at the bottom. Really appreciate it.
All of those things.
I guess we talked crypto in a couple different ways. Have we brought up Coin? Oh no, we did. We brought up Coinbase on how to when we did how to buy crypto at one day. I think we kind of went over Coinbase a little bit.
Very briefly. But pretty much can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to Coinbase here. So Coinbase, like I said, I just took a look at this the other day and I was like, I kind of want to know a little bit more about this, about if you can actually make money by learning about it, all of these different things. So I made an account. I was like, let me just go ahead and make an account. And before I started putting any money into it, all I did was the learn functions. So all of this stuff. Each one of these.
Didn't they call them like Coinbase rewards or?
It's something like that.
Yeah.
It just said Coinbase Learn for me. So on my phone, I went down and I started learning. There are videos that range for the 1 minute ones. It's just a minute long video, and then you take a test. It's just like a 2-question quiz at the end that I took, passed them all, obviously, took some more, and I got like $30 something in free Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, but crypto. So I started.
Yeah, they go through a whole bunch of different ones, and they give you like they teach you about every coin and basically what that coin is and how it works, and it's how it works on the blockchain and how it differs from other cryptos, or how it actually works with other cryptos, like usually working with like Ether and things like that in that nature. So it's really good for even just learning about different cryptos on the market and why there are so many different altcoins and kind of what their purposes are or what they try to do.
Yes, sir. So we're recording this on the 12th. As you guys can see, it's the 12th down
Wednesday,
here.
May 12th.
For me. So as you can see, I only started this 4 days ago, or 3 days ago, and $0. And then I was like, oh, what's this Coinbase Learn thing? Got up to $24. This is not me adding money. I didn't add any money at this point. This was just me like, oh, let me learn a little bit about it. And then it was fluctuating by 5 a.m. and then got down to 23.90. So it actually went down a little bit. And then I was like, let me learn a bit more. And we jumped up again. At this point, I saw that the market was starting to fluctuate a little bit. So I started adding money. I think total from Coinbase, I got $33. And then I was like, I want to buy XYZ. So I added $25.
Is that Monday? Yeah, that was Monday.
This was Monday. And then I added $25 more on a couple of things that I just saw. And then from there, it's just been fluctuating ever since, as the markets do. But for the most part, it was very simple. I took a test on stellar lumens. I think this was the most that I made on one. I think this one was $10. I have it pulled up on my iPad as well, but I think this one was $10. They gave me $5 in free Bitcoin when I signed up. I think this one was $1. This one was $1. This one was like $3, and this one was like $3.
They range all between, and some of them will even pay you interest if you just keep like I think it's a couple of them where you just keep some whatever money in that coin, and it'll just pay you interest on it. Similar, well, kind of necessarily similar structure. I don't think it was similar payout structure how like BlockFi does it with like their 8.5% interest or whatever, but it's not as high as that, and it's only on certain coins, so it just depends on which ones you kind of invest in for that. To kind of use that. So they try to incentivize you in almost other ways to invest in certain coins or just teach you about certain coins.
Yeah, and I definitely learned about a bunch of different ones. It says earn up to $25. This is on Coinbase's homepage. Earn up to $25 in free crypto. It's $3 for ample fourth governance token. The graph right here. This one was $3.
If you go to your portfolio on the left side, ooh, yawn. I believe it'll show you about like how much it gave you, or like scroll down. It'll kind of say what the value is from there.
Roman's had this longer than I have, and I want to see it. So Bitcoin, I added a little bit more when it dipped. I added into Cardacy as well.
What is Cardacy?
See, I don't know. It was down.
Okay.
I want it.
I'm like, you invested in cryptos I've never even seen before.
Dollar Lumens. This was the one that was already $10. So this one was $9, and I've already made 79 cents on that. This one was free, this one was free, and this one was free. So all three of these are down while all of these are up. Was it worth it? Absolutely. If
it's free money.
If you're interested in getting into crypto, but you're like, man, I don't know where to start, I don't know what I want to do, all of these different things, it's absolutely worth it because you can start earning money. And for me personally, I haven't traded any, I haven't sold any, I haven't done any of that stuff. So I'm gonna let Roman really get into that. But for me, I was like, I want to start earning money. So these are other ways. If you invite friends and they get $100 in crypto, you get an additional $10 in Bitcoin. Here's another one. If you have recurring buys of $50, they'll give you another $5 in Bitcoin. So these are ways to earn free money, and you're going to be learning about crypto at the same time. You're like, you know what, really new into crypto, and you don't really know what it is that you're looking for, what you're trying to do. I think that that's a really good way to start. And
I was trying to see if there was a crypto like ETF, because I remember hearing about it a lot. Like people were just being like, oh, there should be a crypto ETF. And I'm not seeing one right now, but maybe there is still one out there and I just don't really see it. But that may possibly be a way. Another interesting way that people, this is a Coinbase review, but maybe we'll talk about it at a different review or something like that. But investing into mining companies, the companies themselves that actually do like the mining companies who actually just all they do is make big mining setups or big mining rigs pretty much. Or there's even, think about, there's the best thing I saw when people were like, when gold big hit, you can invest in gold, or you can invest in people that sell like the shovels and the picks and such. So investing in a mining company could be a way to do that, but their stock prices usually fluctuate a lot with the price of Bitcoin or Ethereum because they mine those, so their value is really tied to that. Or even, I'm trying to think, there was another way to kind of really good way to get into crypto investing too.
I mean, for me, I like this. I like Coinbase.
It's good. It's easier.
The platform is really easy to navigate, for one. And two, if you take it seriously and actually read what they're saying, then you'll actually know which crypto you're investing in. If you watch the markets, you can actually kind of take a look at exactly what's happening with each individual cryptocurrency. And then, like I said, you're not spending any money to do it. I personally wanted to hop right in. I was like, I see what's free. Let me do all of that. And then I see that there's a dip in X, Y, and Z. Let me start investing in those. So that's why I started investing in them. And now they're already up. So I've made money and didn't really have to. I put $50 in. That was over a couple of days that I was like, this one's down, let me get this one. This one's down, let me get that one. And then the rest was free money. So to learn about crypto, something that we obviously want you guys to do, learn about the things that you're in.
Yeah, all forms of currency in this world, you got to have at least somewhat of a baseline knowledge of it.
Yeah, let's see yours. Where's yours at?
Oh, well, show me yours. You're getting a little personal there.
I mean, I made you the host, so
Share. So I've been, I don't know, I've been investing in crypto kind of on and off maybe since or maybe like April of last year. No, is this just showing just 1 month? Well, all
just 2 months.
maybe May. Yeah. Maybe I started using Coinbase back in May of last year, right when it was sitting around like 6K. So as you see, it's kind of just swooped up ever since kind of that whole time. My top three is I do dollar cost average invest into Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Litecoin. Just from researching, those have just been my kind of top three. So I think I invest like 10 or 20 bucks every couple weeks into all three of these. That's just, as you all know, that's how I invest. I always dollar cost average in, because no matter what, I always get a kind of average price on the market. And then I got Compound, I got Stellar, I got UMA, I got all of these other ones from doing the why can't I think today? The Coinbase Learn, the Coinbase Rewards. I like crypto's got my mind all messed up today. So I started, I don't know, I think totally, I want to say I haven't actually put them, I maybe put total maybe like 600 bucks into this portfolio. And I think the top end it kind of set at was somewhere around 2000 maybe before I sold. Yeah, like right around 2000 when I sold. I sold off like $500 worth of it just because I bought a computer and I wanted to use some of the crypto to basically pay for that, because I checked my balance and I was like, oh, okay, well, this can fund, a good chunk of that. So why not? So I went ahead and did that. And I probably will too, just because crypto for me is the more of a risk allocated, asset. So I want to keep some of my part of my savings in crypto, but not a good portion of it, just to kind of keep a good balance. So I'll probably end up, if this goes up a lot more, maybe sell some of the profits, reallocate that maybe into whatever precious metals. Maybe I'll throw it into my stock portfolio, whatever. But I always move around profits like that just to kind of see if I feel like things are too hot here, I'll sell off a little bit, move it somewhere else, let that grow. And I like to move money around like that. Oh yeah, I thought I was set to do Litecoin too. Oh no, there's Litecoin. Yep. Reoccurring. Yeah, I also went through all the rewards and everything there. I don't know where was this slump. Well, I don't know what that was. Maybe it was like it must have been a crypto crash at some point, but whatever. It went back up. Um,
That's a big dip. That
I
was
might have sold
that,
actually. I think I did sell. Actually, no, that was me. I did sell some here too. So during one of the first rushes, I don't know. It went up. I think I sold some of this off, and I either paid off a student loan with that, or I put it into my stock portfolio. I did one or the other. I forgot. I think I used this sell off to pay off a student loan, and then this one paid for a computer. So crypto can be a good asset and investment. You have to research it, just like you have to do with any stocks. Oh, that's another thing I was thinking about as far as crypto investing. Think about the companies that kind of benefit from crypto and mining or those type of things. Like I really started investing in like Nvidia and like AMD, because I am in computer sales and IT too. So I see the rush and the people go in for these graphic cards to do Bitcoin mining and reselling and things like that in that nature. So buying almost tech companies, computer companies are a very big thing to kind of do in this space, especially good long-term ones or ones kind of growing up in that space. I would say that would be a good thing I would say to look into. But as far as Coinbase goes, it's a really easy platform to use. They do charge a fee for every transaction for buying and selling. It depends on where. I wonder if it shows on their site. Actually, if I can find a.
dollar change for me on each transaction that I made.
Yeah, like well, it depends on how much each transaction is. I wonder if I can just actually log out and it'll show on the home page.
I mean, mine was $1.19 when I added 25. Was
Yeah, it ranges between like $1, I think, up to the maximum, I think, is maybe like 10 or maybe 20. But we had to figure that out. But on
yeah.
depending if you do like 1,000 or more transaction, pretty much, which is as far as a usual, like it's pretty high kind of fee. But as far as the expense ratio that you normally would pay on a traditional brokerage, let alone on like Coinbase, the way they kind of operate, it makes kind of sense. And you usually, in the crypto space right now, you usually kind of make that money back, or you're really volatile and you lose it. That's investing. You risk your money when you do so. I will say this: when you buy on Coinbase, you do not necessarily own you don't have possession of the crypto yourself. Coinbase has possession of it, and you're basically kind of paying them to hold it for you to use it when you want to. I'm gonna tell you this too, Zion, because you got on it. Download Coinbase Wallet as well if you haven't already, because Coinbase Wallet is your actual personal wallet. You remember when we talked about the cold storage wallets before?
Mm-hmm.
So that basically would be like an app-based version of that for your actual crypto. You don't have to hold it in there unless you want to. You could keep it on the Coinbase platform, especially if you're doing more or less trading. But if you do actually want to, like, let's say you actually wanted to store $1,000 in Bitcoin, just like as your emergency fund in your pocket or whatever in your home, you kind of want to keep it in that wallet or on that cold storage. So then therefore it's actually stored somewhere locally for you, whereas on Coinbase's servers. That would be another pro tip there for Coinbase users, first time users or pro users, whichever one.
I mean, hey, I saw it and I was like, I'm gonna grab this too. Um, Overall, because we're walking through the process together for you guys. So Roman's been on these for a long time. I'm, newer to using Coinbase and M1, which is why we wanted to be able to walk you guys through the process of, one, starting your stock portfolio, and then two, starting a crypto portfolio. So we're doing both of those things now. We're using Coinbase and we're using M1. I also have Webull. But we've already gone over Webull, so go back and check that out if you haven't.
Yeah, Webull might be like a day trading days, something like that. If we decide to do that, that'll be like more a Webull kind of
That
thing.
one's on some other stuff, but these two are very, very simple. They're very simplistic. They do have their cons in terms of, if you're trying to buy stuff, it's going to cost you each time, but it's just going to take it out of how much you're putting in. So if you're putting in 25, it's not going to give you $25 in Bitcoin. It's going to give you 23.75 because they have their fees. So
and all those brokerages have their fees. So like Coinbase isn't necessarily doing anything in the market that people aren't doing themselves, and it makes sense. Especially they have to pay for their services, to somehow do it.
I get it. I just, I don't want to pay for it. But I definitely understand. But no, M1 isn't. Oh yeah, they have their fees.
No, they have the premium one if you want to play for premium. And I think I got premium for free somehow.
Yeah.
They just like gave it to me. So I don't know, whatever. They might have to try to have me pay for it at some point, but they gave it to me for free. So a lot of these companies oftentimes will sometimes give you premium features just to try out for free. Of course, don't sign up for the free trial because normally, you got to cancel it by the time or whatever. Tangent, free trials. It's also free. Them links down below to check out that M1 portfolio and Coinbase too, if you guys do want to check this out.
Yeah.
There's nothing really too much
extra money. You're gonna get free money from us too if they use our thing.
Yeah.
In the description down. Just scroll down.
Scroll down. But first, as you scroll down, you're gonna hit the blue thumbs thing, the notification bell, and then you gotta check out what's down below because we got all types of good things down there.
I'm a fan of Coinbase so far. Haven't been on it that much. But I'm a fan of earning free money. I think that this is the best way for you to not have to risk your money, but to be able to see where the market's going, what's happening, be a little bit more comfortable about it while you're specifically learning about it. I love the idea of giving people ways to earn money without having to spend their own. And I think that that's fantastic. When you're on, all of the apps that we have, M1, Webull, Coinbase, they all give you incentives for signing up. So you get $5 in free crypto from Coinbase, and you get a free stock from Webull, and you get whatever we have, $30.
Yeah, I think it's $30.
It's $30 from M1. So that's all free money. So if you just start there, you're already going to have like $50 in different portfolios. $30 here, a free stock there, $30 here. So you got money that you can start with there. So I love that idea. I'm a fan of the platform. It's pretty user friendly, pretty simple.
Yeah. And guys, y'all saw my reoccurring purchase on Coinbase. It's only like $10, I think, twice a month. And you saw what my portfolio was, and a lot of that is just through market growth. But if I never threw anything in there, and most people can find $10 to throw in there every other week and not even see it, just passively do it, and next thing you know, you got a portfolio that actually has like some value to it, and you're like, oh, I can do things with this right now. So just start off with even if it's $5, even if it's $10, and that could be in
Start with
any
free money.
investing. Yep,
Start off with
especially if
free
you already got them debts paid down, you got your emergency fund set, you got at least having 3 months kind of put away to the side. Start growing those investments, start growing that wealth, because now you have to have that money start working from you somewhere. Once that money starts working for you and starts making money, you start earning passive income. That light bulb will go off, and you'll be like, "This is how it's done. This is what every like." You get that kind of peace of mind where you really don't have to worry about money necessarily anymore. You're just like, oh, I'm chilling. I got money in the bank saved up if something does happen. I got money growing over here working for me. Even if you do decide to take a day off or something, your money's working for you. Like it gives you so much like less of a mental break and stress right there.
money.
That's investing in yourself.
That's what we are all about here on YBI Network. It's a network.
YBI Network.
Yeah,
The YBI LLC network.
Um, Final thoughts on Coinbase?
On Coinbase, I like it a lot. I do want to try Gemini or BlockFi here soon, so maybe I'll end up trying one of those here and doing a review on that for you guys too. Is just trying all these platforms. We are throwing our own money in these things, so I just gotta. I've looked at Gemini a couple of times. I just think I just pull the trigger and just finally try them out. But I think it probably will be the next thing to kind of do as far as the next crypto review maybe. But Coinbase, I like them. They're really easy to use. You can hop on there at any point from the app and just start using it pretty easily. They are pretty secure too. I don't know if you have the two-factor authentication set up where you have to always enter a new code in when you re-sign in and all that, but they are a pretty secure platform as far as that from what I've seen. No security risk there. Of course, if you haven't already, not sponsored or anything by anything, but make sure you have a good password blocker or manager and a good VPN access if you don't already. If you are, secured about your network, if you are on public Wi-Fi or unsecured networks, I would definitely say to do that.
Well, that's going to effectively wrap it up for us, people. We are out of here for Coinbase. Get it. Use one of our links below to get and start earning free money on all the different platforms. But until next time, you guys know what it is. We may be young and we may even be broke, but we are always investing. Thank you guys so much. Till next time. Peace.
Peace. Hey everybody, thank you for listening to Young Broken Investing. We just want to let you know that these are the opinions of the hosts. They're not meant to be the basis of any security purchases or investments. We're trying to give a little information out there for everybody and have fun and be safe.